Alrighty, welcome on in to a Final Fantasy XIV video. We are currently here with our buddy Mamool Ja because, well, we have maxed out our honored reputation. He's going to help us get to the next level. He's now reveling in the harvest. Thanks for all your help around the granary. Cast fire, many crops that ever are thriving under our new lights. The kitchen table has been getting good use as well. I've heard nothing but glowing reviews of our produce. Dare I ask how the preparations of your legendary dish proceeds, Mamool Ja? Perfectly. Can't wait to start cooking, in fact. Can you cook? Not at all. In DoL, I never wanted for places to eat, so I never picked up the habit. You? I had the time to develop culinary prowess. I'd rather be researching. As long as it's nutritionally sound, I take little heed of what I eat. Dudes, I'm a gatherer. Not a crafter. Not on my culinarian. Am I the only chef here? Really? A man of many talents, eh? But for the new dish I'm thinking of, we'll need specific help. Namely, help from the people of FFXIV to make the next Subruk Pibil. Their cooperation is paramount. Was hoping to show them what we've been growing in Golma. It's a wonderful idea. Do you have any acquaintances in FFXIV? I understand proactive communication may have been sparse even in the light of peace accords. Tiat Ro from the Brethren of Brox. He's a friendly sort. You know Tiat Ro as well? I met him when the Brethren came through on official business. Lovely fellow. Let's see if we can't find him in FFXIV. Good luck. Geez, thanks. Mamool Ja, gas fire. What odds? What odd yet welcome bedfellows? What could I do for you? We have something to ask. You know about Golma, right? I was hoping that we could use the vegetables grown in our granary to fashion a new sort of cuisine, together with FFXIV. If it's cuisine you want, talk to Bull Tessie. Since retiring from the Brethren of Brox, he's become fascinated with cooking. He'll even travel all the way to DoL for ingredients to whip up some new odd thing. And I'll vouch for the quality. I've enjoyed many delicious supper from old Bull Tetzel. I saw him just now on the north side of town. If you hurry, you may be able to catch him. Old Sese. Got it. Thank you, Tiat Ro. You know, making me run around is not nice. I know your face, adventurer. What business have you here, Mamool Ja? Pardon me, sir, but you are bold, Sensei. We're looking for a culinary expert, and Tiat Rose suggested we seek you out. We've been growing vegetables in Mamook, you see, crops of all colors, shapes, and sizes. And we wanted to make a new dish with our produce alongside our friends here in Ikbrox. So you'd have me cook for you. As your friend? You speak lightly of what you know, little boy. I grew up on stories of the old war, and know all too well the facade of peace that has poisoned this forest. For years I watched Mamook shift not an ilm, chasing false dreams of blessed siblings, while looking down on us as lessers. You're right. I left Mamook for that very reason. I moved to Tulial because I hated my homeland. When I heard that my people stood at the precipice of change, I remembered how to hope. If the fruits of our labors can be shared with you, our communities can make a new dish that puts the past behind us. That, I believe, will serve as real proof. It will be Mamook's first purposeful step into the bigger, brighter world. I suppose you have a look at the vegetables. Having a look at these vegetables couldn't hurt. The company you keep certainly lends credence to your plea. Thank you, sir. Allow me to escort you to our granary. Gok Gulma. Yo, what about me? Hey, did you guys just... You assholes, you left me behind. I can hardly believe. I never imagined that Jatika Heartland could offer such yields. I was hoping we could combine our ingredients, crops from our granary and the bounty from your force, just like Sibruk Pibil was made. Sibruk Pibil? You dream big, boy. I'll give you that. These crops were first grown for Mamook's own welfare. I would share them with our Zabral brothers and sisters. I firmly believe that together our people are stronger. As do I. Atarak. Allow me to humbly beg your assistance as well. I have renounced the old teachings and acknowledged the mistakes of the past. Mamook must make amends. Will you help us do so? If the Atarak himself is asking, I obviously stand in a brand new Mamook. Very well, if you wish to join hands with us abroad, let us feast together once more. The bounties you have grown here will be reimagined into a dish befitting both our peoples. You have my thanks. And you have done well with this granary. It has given me much to think about regarding Ikbrox. Send word once preparations have been made. I should be glad to attend the banquet. We have our work cut out for us. Let's see this through. First of all, I'd like to know much more about Mamool Ja culinary preferences. Could I ask you to conduct a survey for me? Yeah, it's better than hitting rocks. If you don't mind, I plan to leave it to you, Chaosfire. I plan to return to Ikbrox. I'd like to invite as many people as I can to our banquet, including the Zabrox rocks, once I pluck up the nerve. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. If we all work together, I know we can make this a success. My favorite dish is the brick pabil. Was the talk of the city after the rite of succession. Not only is the meat delicious, but knowing that our Najul leaves play such a crucial part is a point of pride. What kind of food do you like, idiot? My favorite food? Well, I couldn't get enough tacos when I was in Tulial. The weight of them in your hand, the satisfaction of biting in. You really felt like you were eating, you know. And Aunt T's signature spice. Mmm. Oh, but I'm sure whatever you end up making will also be good. If there's any way I can help, let me know. Yeah, at least you got tacos. I never got any tacos. All my taco treats got stolen or dropped or walked on. What do you want? What do you like to eat, old man? Well, when I was young, I used to think meat was such a delicacy, but this belly of mine can't tolerate it much anymore. Now I prefer the sweet vegetables we grow in that lovely garden of ours. I'm sure other old folks like myself feel similarly. So we got one guy that likes Xbox, whatever it's called. One dude that likes his tacos, and the old man that likes his vegetables. You're back. What have you discovered? Yeah, their taste is all over the place. That's helpful, thank you. With better understanding of folks' preferences, we'll ever know what sort of dish we're looking for. But we'll need natural yeast for the bread. Can you bring me some from Sada Talat Soili? Good, I'll start preparing the kitchen and other ingredients, so hurry back as soon as you can. Where the frick am I going? It's right here. Did you find what we need? Yeah, I got your yeast here. Yes, this will do nicely. Good work. You can leave the rest of the preparation to me. I imagine Mamool Ja will be back soon. If there's anyone else you should like to invite to the banquet, now would be the time. Yeah, no thanks. I just want to see what you come up with. Word has it we're in for quite a feast. My role here has been strictly one of research and facilitating the growth of new crops in Mamool. But it is a joy and honor to know that the very crops will now link two disparate people. Should we go and assist the banquet preparations? Yeah, sure, why not? Did these guys not get invited? Is there just not enough tables? Feast your eyes upon Yoctel's newest creation, the bounty of two forests. Tika Selvas. It's a sandwich. We got like steak and ham, tomatoes, eggs, lettuce, cheese. Doesn't look too bad. The brethren of Brox supplied the game. The farmers of Gokoma the vegetables. After marinating the meat to juicy perfection, I prepared it in soft, fresh bread and prepared a sweet yet spicy sauce for those who desire it. There's a party. There's a party going on. Like the two elders. You came. I could hardly refuse Mamool Ja's impassionate entreaty, to say nothing of Chaosfire's presence here today. I am simply fulfilling my duty as Sabrax Rax. Even so, I thank you for your attendance, and apologize for the wrongs we have done you. Do you speak of Mamuk's rejection of the peace forged by Zabrik Pibil? Or perhaps the tragic accident that befell my daughter 16 years ago? I speak of both. Whether or not our communities join hands is a matter of the next generation to decide. Seeing one and all gathered here today, I have little worry for the future. But some evils can neither be forgotten nor forgiven. 16 years ago, an assassin was sent to kill my young daughter. By your order or influence, I know not. The fact remains. A sin for which I would forfeit my life if it would help our people choose the path of reconciliation. Forfeiting your life again. I thought you were chided for that, after the feat of the Brotherhood. From what I hear, you were offered friendship and community instead. My daughter would never extend such offers lightly. Your daughter? You cannot mean... You underestimated the vivacity of my little girl. Today of all days, I will speak proudly of her strength and compassion as her father. She survived. For this I am truly grateful. She united a nation. She did something none of you could do. Ah, chaos fire. Not so long ago, a sight like this would have been inconceivable. Mamuk was never a place we could love. Being born here meant you either adhered to the zealotry of blessed siblings or escaped these forests forever. But now we have something real to be proud of. We owe so much to you and Angir. Hardly. We merely assisted. As I recall, it was because a certain someone eagerly suggested Wivers that we were able to establish this granary in the first place. Your devotion, Mamool Ja, garnered the cooperation of myriad peoples, while in turn has made Guk Goma blossom. Then we need to make sure that each new harvest brings joy to all this forest. For a Mamuk we can love. Alec, we've been blessed by the branch birds. The cooperation of the Zabral and the creation of Tika Salvas, relations between Ikbrox and Mamuk have improved. Unprecedented cheer fills Mamuk as her citizens regain pride and love for their homeland, Gok Goma, manifestation of their hopes for a brighter future. Reputation up. Your reputation has increased to sworn. Yeah. It's a wider selection of wares. Now, one thing you'll notice is our buddy Kajilja over here. Once you obtain Sworn, that is actually the end of the storyline for it. You still have to get from 7 to 8 to get to your Blood Sworn, because if they follow, except for Shadowbringers, they all have these allied. You have this chance to become allied. So, once we get our crafters and gatherers, not gatherers, but our crafters set in a couple patches here, we will eventually get, and then we'll get a chance to become allied. There is sometimes a reward for it. Let's see, Leafkin, Branchman Horn. Oh look, tabletop item, a housing item, Tika Savas. It's like low bonuses, so you may not want it. Direct hit, vit, durability, EXP bonus. That's not as good as like standard food. This guy's got that bit crit. EXP bonus, duration. It's 4% direct hits, bit. So just direct hit bit. Then gives you durability bonus. EXP is about the same, so. But it'll be like a tabletop item. Awesome. You have a table. I usually stand on my table, but we'll put it on my table. See what it looks like. Usually the dish, a lot more people go for than just the, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Place, you can't do anything with it. So yeah, you've got, it's kind of a fairly nice plate. Of itself. I mean, you basically what does a sandwich look like? The image, the plate there has 10 servings within it. So, I mean, you can use it for various things. I think it's kind of funny that the Disciple of Land tabletop item, which is a food, is a Disciple of War and Magic's item. You know, benefits War and Magic, although more people use War and Magic. So I think it'd been interesting if you gave it Perception or Gathering. It would have gotten a little bit, I think, would have been a little bit more in line to add Perception and Gathering with it. Because, I mean, even like gathering food, is that it? So you got gathering and GP, and then the EXP bonus. Yeah, I mean, you could have done something like that with it, and gathering and GP, or perception and GP, or perception and gathering. You know, just like a small percent, but even a small percent is helpful, depending on what you're doing. So, that would have been my thoughts on it. But anyway, we are now the Sworn. So then it's just, you know, 1730. It'll take another 9.6 days. So about 10 days is what it takes to finish off this one here. You will end up with a small amount of their currency. It's about 3 per day, 10 days, 30. So you end up with another 30, so 53 currency. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for coming along and joining in. That was the Mamool Ja Sworn questline. And that finishes off, technically finishes off. I don't remember if Bloodsworn actually gets you something. You can always, let's see, where was, we're here, I think, a reunion. So we have the minion, the mount, the music roll. We have the 4. I didn't want to go to the reunion. Come out here to our Namazu friends. So they have stuffed Namazu, steamed buns, effigy, floats, at the bottom etiquette. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was just 4 rewards. There might be one more, but not really. And I think the Pelu-Pelus at Takakoga would be probably a closer representation. This is our DOW-DOM that we just barely did. So they had the Cowlet, the head piece, Pelu-Pelu pack, Framer's kit, wind up Pelu-Pelu, community horns, 1, 2, 3. I think it was the pack was the 4. And then the Framer's kit, like. So when you hit Bloodsworn, there's really not another reward really too much there. There is, it's just usually like the story ones are the much better ones, and then the Bloodsworn is just kind of it's their type. It's just it's a their type item, so it's not as good as the story ones, but anyway, thanks for coming along and joining with us on this Mamool Ja journey. I did like this one a little bit better than the Pelu-Pelu. Pelu-Pelu was extremely boring, and it really didn't keep my attention on it. Like, I just didn't like the story at all. Hopefully, I'm not sure where we're going for our crafting and gathering. I mean, if you look at it, these guys are pretty much Urkapacha, Kozmatsu. It's these two here. We just did Noctel's there. I mean, Shaloni right now has the delivery, so we may go Heritage Found. I think that would be a very interesting one to do for crafting and gathering. Every zone, so Heritage Found, Shaloni, Yaktel, Cosmoica, Apache, they all had a continuation story, so it's hard to say which one continues to where. We will find out, not this patch, but the next one, if correct in my thoughts. It won't be in this patch, it'll be the next patch, but it may be this patch, upcoming patch, I don't know. We'll find out in the live letter, but anyway, thanks everyone for coming along, and we'll see you next time.